Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update video. My official 2 month marker on testosterone was December 24th, so I'm pretty late on this one. I apologize, but it's the holidays and I was traveling and there's just a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't get it done. I'll try and be more prompt at 3 months, but I just wanted to update you on some of the changes that have been happening. Um, Obviously, a lot has changed. I'm now a marshmallow. It's quite lovely. Um, my as far as the testosterone goes, my leg hair is slowly creeping up my leg. It's now covering most of my calves. It's darker, not quite as thick as I would like for it to be, but to be quite honest, I don't know if I'm gonna be super hairy. I don't know if I have it in me genetically to be super hairy. I could. It's only month 2, so we'll see. But um, as of right now, it's not. I'm not super hairy. My armpit hair is good. I'm very proud of my armpit hair. That's probably most progress I've made in terms of body hair. Um, I am noticing some facial hair, like some peach fuzz. Nothing super noticeable. It's blonde, so I don't think anyone can really see it unless I'm like, hey, look at this. I'm starting to get like facial hair. Or if I look at myself up close in the mirror, that's the only reason I noticed it. But it is a change that's starting to happen. Um, my weight has gone up a little bit, not too much, like 5 or 10 pounds. Um, but I have a smart scale, so when I step on it, I weigh myself every morning, and it tells me my muscle mass, my BMI, my water weight, all that good stuff. Um, and my body fat has gone down. My water weight hasn't really gone up at all, but my muscle mass is going up, so that's where the weight's coming from. And I can notice, like, when I look at myself, my muscles are changing and getting bigger, like, especially, like, on the, like, back of my arm. Those are, like, pretty significant now, whereas they weren't so much before. Um, and, like, in social interactions, I've noticed it, like, there have been these, like, oh, wow moments. I was throwing football with one of the kids that I'm working with, and used to, it would take like all the strength that I had to throw a football like across a basketball gym, which is kind of embarrassing. But I was throwing with him, and I threw it, and it went over his head, hit the back wall, and he just looked at me like, "What are you doing, dude?" Um, so yeah, that I didn't recognize that it was things were becoming easier. I can hold heavy things for longer periods of time and not be fatigued, uh, which is cool. Um, I my waist is like expanding. Used to, it was like my ribs would come in pretty sharply, and there's like a little dip in my waist, and it would go back out to my hips. So that little dip right there is like expanding, so it's a little bit straighter on the sides. Not completely, like, love handles are holding on. It's gonna take a minute to get rid of those bad boys, but it helps with the dysphoria that's going out. It's not as noticeable as it used to be. Um, let's see. Emotionally, I've been pretty much the same. I mean, I'm the same person. I haven't noticed any big changes with that. I did have my period last month. They say it takes like 3 or 4 months ish for that to go away. It's been 2, and I'm just being super hopeful that like it's over. That'd be great. But we'll see. I might have another one next month. Obviously, that is a hormonal change, like on top of the testosterone, that I start to feel a little bit weird around that time, but that's normal. Um, let's see. I feel like my hair has gotten curlier. Like, it's always been curly, but I feel like now, like, even this short, like, it's gotten curlier. I don't know what that's about, or if that's like a side effect. Um, it could just be the shampoo I'm using. I don't know. It's just a change that I've noticed. Um, Obviously, I got top surgery December 29th. So I'm very, very happy about that. It went super smooth. Aside from the fact that I was extremely sick after the anesthesia. I've never had surgery before, so I was really unaware of how my body would react, but I did get very sick the day after, and the morning after that. But it went really well. It was a super quick surgery. I had a really good doctor, really good staff, super great people. The scars are looking great. It's day 5 post-op, and they're already looking great. They used internal, like, dissolvable sutures, so it looks great. Bruising has been minimal, but with, like, my workouts and stuff, that was one of my goals, was, like, to get in really good shape so I could go in, have it done, and recover, like, as quickly as possible. So I get my stitches out. I have, like, stitches, like, around, like, the nipples. I get those out on Thursday, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited to not have to wear this thing anymore. The worst part about it, like, honestly, some of the worst pain that I've had with this is, like, the chafing under my armpits. It's obviously sore, but, like, that is just so annoying. And sleeping on my back. I hate sleeping on my back. I'm a stomach sleeper for life, and it's rough having to adjust to that. But like I said, I'm really, really grateful, very thankful, and I know, like, just how fortunate I am to have insurance cover so much of it, and to be able to get it done, like, very quickly before certain people go into office, and make resources for individuals like me almost impossible. So I'm super happy, and I'm very lucky to have had that done, and I recognize that. So, I'm working on doing my legal name change. My gender marker's been changed on my driver's license, which is really exciting. That's great. But I have to get my name changed legally. My court date is December 12th. So next Thursday, I will go to court and just basically be like, yeah, I want to change my name, and they'll change it. I have to file, like, paperwork and stuff, obviously. I have to get that done before I can file paperwork for my Social Security card and my birth certificate. In the state of Kentucky, you have to have proof that you have had some sort of, like, gender reassignment surgery. Obviously, I have documentation of that. So I just have to send that in to the vital statistics people in Kentucky to get my birth certificate changed. The thing that I'm most nervous about with all that is my passport. Getting my passport changed. Just because that is one thing that is, like, federally regulated. I think it seems silly that if you legally get your name changed and gender marker changed, I just don't see how someone could make it difficult to get your passport changed if all that stuff is changed. But honestly, with all the stuff that's been said and done in this election, it's not super far-fetched to see how some idiot could come up with some way to make it, like, almost impossible to get that done. So I'm just trying to get that done pretty quickly. Yeah, I think that's about it. If there are any questions, feel free to ask me. My voice is changing. I don't know if I said that. I don't really notice it as much. Other people notice it, but that's why I'm making these videos, so I can track my progress and see what's going on. Yeah, cool, great. There are, like, 2 feet of snow outside. Came home to that. I was gone in California for a long time and came home to 2 feet of snow, which is cool. It's a bummer because I have to wear a shirt because it's fucking freezing, but I'll be summer ready, that's for sure. Anyway, that's my update video. I hope you have an amazing day, week, month, year. Happy 2017.